A man once came into a gathering. He was a wise old man. And he addressed the audience with a joke. When he finished the joke, the crowd cackled with laughter. And then he went to repeat the same joke over again. And in the audience, fewer people laughed. Then he went on to repeat the same joke over again, and fewer people than the previous time laughed. Until he repeated it another time when no one was laughing. And he asked them, "You can't laugh at the same joke over and over again, but why do you keep crying over the same things in your life over and over again?" And the people were amazed. So we don't know. Why is it that we can laugh only at one joke, but then it becomes old? But when it comes to a saddening event or something that brought us pain, we can cry over it even if it was 50 years. Even if it was a lifetime. You will cry over the same thing if you simply remember it or something triggers that in you. And he said, do you know why that is? He said, the reason people can't stop laughing or stop laughing at the same jokes is because the novelty of jokes is in the element of surprise. The element of surprise is what makes you laugh. You haven't heard that joke before. But once you've heard it, you will never laugh at it again. You'll say, oh, I've heard that one before. And he said the element of surprise meets our need for uncertainty. We have a human need to know what is hidden, what is unseen, what is uncertain. So when that need is met, you find pleasure in it, or you find fulfillment in knowing. But rather, when it comes to crying, it's the exact opposite. When it comes to crying and sadness, it is the element of predictability, of certainty, that drives many of us to cry over the exact same things. And this story showed a powerful thing to this audience. He said that the reality is our drive for constantly wanting to feed that element of uncertainty, to constantly want to hear news that brings an element of knowledge to us, makes us something which in fact makes us as addicted as drug addicts to drugs. And that is called being an inspiration junkie. An inspiration junkie. What is an inspiration junkie? A cognitive therapist said that an inspiration junkie is someone whose energy is high and they're always excited to know about the next big thing, about hearing the next new news, the details of an event, and to follow it up with more details and more details until they become addicted to this, or they become addicted to entertaining their love for wanting to hear information, and they get a high over it. And this high, they rarely implement. They rarely implement.